So y'all, this is the story time of when I was the daggone side chick, y'all, and I did not care. Like, I was just like, okay, you got a girl, okay, so what? I know it's bad, y'all, but that's how I was. I was 18 years old. I think I probably like, that's still kind of old. What you mean you was 18? Like, that's like just this young age, but that's how old I was. So, um, it's the guy that I was talking to, y'all. I'm not gonna say his name. I'm just gonna substitute everybody's name for a different name. You know, I want to use these people names, but the girl, I'll just say his girlfriend name. We're gonna call him Ted. That's the guy who I was talking to, and his girlfriend, we're just gonna call her Fiona, like Princess Fiona from Shrek, like, because they kind of favorite. So we're gonna call her Fiona. So I was talking to Ted, y'all. Well, I wasn't talking to him, but we used to flirt on and off in high school, y'all. This story takes place back when I was in high school. We used to talk back when I was in high school, and in the 11th grade, I used to always flirt with him. Like, I had a crush on him or whatever, so I used to, flirt here and there with him, but it was never nothing serious. Like, it was always just a little harmless, little flirting, never nothing major. So, by the time we got to the 12th grade, y'all, things definitely got a little bit spicier. Like, we started school in about August or September. No, it was August, and I would say at least by I think we had been flirting like since August, because we were taking so many classes together. Like, we had probably, we had an A and B schedule. So my A-day classes, he was in all my classes, and then maybe my B-day classes, he was probably in only not in one of my classes. So we were pretty much seeing each other every day. So we definitely got a lot of time to spend with one another and basically be flirting. And he was dating Fiona I think he had been dating Fiona since the 10th grade or the 11th grade. I don't know, I can't remember, but he had been dating her, y'all, and he was still dating her up until we became a senior. He was still dating her. So he talking to Fiona, and but I and I knew about Fiona, y'all, but like I said, back then I didn't really care, y'all, and I know it sound bad, but I didn't. So him and I, we were flirting, y'all, back and forth in classes, y'all. We used to do some things while we were in class, y'all, but I'm not even gonna go that deep into what we used to do, but we used to do some flirting in class. So, like, yeah, I ain't even gonna say it. So anyways, y'all, one day we were in art class, and that's when we used to really get most of our flirting done, because in art class, it's not no real class. It's not like science, literature, or anything. So during art class, you pretty much can just do whatever you want to after you finish drawing. Or sometimes we didn't even draw at all. We would just be in there just talking. So me and my classmates, we used to just be talking about a lot of little different stuff. Sometimes they would be sharing like their little sexual stories, y'all. And sometimes I would kind of butt in, but I really wasn't butting in that much, because, like, and he would overhear our conversations, and he was like, Koya, I'm gonna come to your house. And I'm like, you're not gonna come to my house? He was like, Koya, I'm gonna come to your house. So I'm just like, whatever. So he was like, you gonna let me come? So yeah, I'll let you come. Really just thinking he playing, but I said, yeah, you can come. So he said, well, how I get to your house? Because neither one of us had a phone. I know y'all probably like, girl, y'all old, but did not have a phone, and you wasn't saying, yeah. I had a phone. No, I didn't have a phone when we started talking. Or did I? I did have a phone, but he didn't have a phone. Y'all had just got a phone when I became a senior. It's bad, but no, I didn't have one. He had a tablet. So, I let him know how to get to my house, whatever, and he literally stayed like in walking distance from my house, because he stayed right next to our school, and My school was probably like 5 minutes away from my house, so it wasn't far at all. So he walked. So I say, you can come to my house. So literally, y'all, 2 days after me saying you can come on to my house, he really comes to my house. Like, he pops up to my house. So I'm like, oh my God, Ted, what you doing? I ain't think you won't come over here. So we sitting in the living room, we talking or whatever. So then he sits on one couch. I sit on the opposite side of the couch. And no, I sit in the couch adjacent from where he was sitting. So I wasn't sitting on the same couch as him. I was sitting on the couch across from him, if y'all don't know what adjacent means. So I'm sitting on the couch across from him, and he's like, why are you sitting so far away? So I'm like, I mean, I'm sitting close enough to you. How close you want me to be? Yeah, I don't know what he said. I just remember him grabbing my daggone leg, talking about some, like, grabbing my leg like on some Mortal Kombat, like, get over here. Like, he was grabbing my leg, like, and I'm like, if you don't stop grabbing my leg, like, what is wrong with you? So he like, you scared, and I'm like, scared of what? So I was just like, whatever, you ain't get my goodies, not today anyways. So I guess he got mad, y'all. So he went outside. He still kept telling me I'm scary. So I was just like, whatever. And then he went outside. I was outside with him, and then he just we talked a little bit more, and then he just ended up leaving or whatever. So we go back to school the next day. So the next day, you know, we had just been still flirting like we usually had been flirting, but he kept telling me I was scary. And I was just, I guess, y'all, I was just like, I'm not scary. Scared of what? So he was like, well, I'm gonna come back to your house then. And I was like, okay. So y'all, this time he comes back to my house, and I remember us watching Bait Car, and we're watching Bait Car, and next thing you knew, his hands ended up between my legs, and he ended up between my legs. So y'all of course know what happened. And so after we finished, I was just like, oh my God. I really, honestly, I wasn't thinking much of it. Like, I really wasn't. And I was just like, oh my God, you know, Ted, you just cheated on your girlfriend. So he was like, she ain't doing this for me, and she ain't doing that for me. And I was just like, okay, I mean, I don't know what to do. So so we goes back to school, y'all. We still flirting, like, and this time, since we done had intercourse, you know, the flirting gets a little bit heavier. And like I told y'all, we used to be doing some things in classes. That's when them things started. And it got to a point where, like, she would be in the same class with us, and he would still, like, be trying to be secretive with it and do, like, little side flirting with her sitting there. And I would just giggle about it. I thought it was funny. So anyways, y'all, he comes to my house. So he's still coming to my house, like, during this time while he's in a relationship. And one of these times he comes to my house, my nosy neighbor, she secretly liked him, but she was cool with Fiona's younger sister, who was a grade younger than us. And she ended up, my neighbor, y'all, she ended up taking a picture of Ted walking down the street. And our other friend stayed over there, who was a male, y'all. He stayed down the street from me. So I was like, okay. She took a picture of him, y'all, and she went back to school and told, I don't know if she told someone else or told her little sisters. Anyway, it's some type of way it got back to Fiona. So it got back to Fiona, so he ended up texting me, and he texts me and says, well, we can't talk no more. And I'm like, why we can't talk no more? What's the problem? So he's like, well, Fiona found out about us, and we're not gonna be able to talk no more. And I said, so what happened? Like, how she found out? So he says somebody sent her a picture of me walking to your house, and I was like, okay, so what that's supposed to mean? And that's why I said, y'all, we had another male friend that stayed down the street from me, because I was just like, okay, why did she just assume that you were walking to my house? Because our friend, who's a male, he just stays down the street from me, and you could have been walking to his house. So he was like, well, no, they told her that we went to the store, we sat on the porch, we went in the house, we came back out the house, we walked down the street, came back up the street, and went back in the house again, and then you left. And I'm like, that's what had really happened to it. So my neighbor had to really be studying us with her stalking self. So she done went back and told this girl all of this. So he was like, we're not gonna be able to talk or whatever. So the next day I'm at school, y'all, everybody side-eyeing me, Fiona's friends side-eyeing me. Mind you, I was never cool with Fiona, and Fiona and I have went to school together since I was in elementary, but I've never been cool with her. We've never been friends, and it's not that I've ever really had like a problem with her. I just we never really vibe. Like we never been on a friendship level. So, but when we were in high school, a couple of her friends were my friends, and it was her closest friends that were my friend. And the next day, after finding out about Ted and I, of course she had told her friends about it, and they were not talking to me, y'all, about it, was side-eyeing me. But like I said, I didn't care, y'all. We were still flirting after all this. So even through Fiona knowing and stuff about us, like we still continue to flirt. They used to say little stuff about me on Instagram, y'all. Like they was trying to fight me, y'all, but not really fight me, because once we got to school, they really, wasn't really trying to do nothing. But and I'm not saying that in a way of like I was trying to come at them either, because I'm not a fighter. I fight, but I'm not really a fighter. So but I fight, I have no problem, bitch. But we were still talking or whatever. So anyway, y'all, some type of way I had told my best friend and my other friend about us. My best friend opens her mouth and she tells her boyfriend, the school we're going to is Carver. Carver is broke up into 4 small schools there. Carver School of the Arts, Carver Technology, Carver Early College, Carver Health and Science. Y'all, when I tell you, it had got all the way back to my brother, and he was at Carver Early College, and my brother, I wasn't telling him about none of this that was going on. He had found out through other people. So it had just got spreading around so badly. I got mad at my best friend. My best friend and her boyfriend ended up getting into it, y'all, in the middle of class. I just remember, y'all, feeling so down. Like I know throughout this video saying I didn't care, but the day that my best friend and her boyfriend had gotten into it about the situation, because it was so bad that even teachers knew about it, y'all. Like, I remember the art teacher who I said, y'all, we used to always flirt in her class. I remember her saying, you better leave her man alone. She gonna get you. I was like, I don't care. Her man better leave me alone. But I remember her even saying something about it, and the freshmen knew, juniors, sophomores, everybody pretty much knew about it, and it had affected me so bad that's when I learned who my real friends were. Because people that were my friends, like I said, we both were pretty much cool with the same people because the school was small that we were in, so everybody was cool with everybody. So, you know, so many people had stopped talking to me except like a small few but everybody else had pretty much stopped talking to me, started looking at me differently, and that's when I learned who my real friends was. And that's what made me feel really, really bad, really, really bad. And it just went on and on for the rest of my senior year, y'all. Like, I really couldn't even enjoy my senior year. And like, I had a lot of good moments, especially with him. I did. He really was the highlight of my senior year, honestly, because he really got me through a lot of stuff. And I'm sitting here saying that I was his side chick, y'all, but I mean, I'm not gonna make it seem like we had already had a friendship. We really built like a real friendship, him and I, and we still are friends to this day. He get on my nerves. He really does get on my nerves, but we still are friends to this day. And we had built a friendship outside of high school. Like, he had been coming to like family functions. You know, he went out of town with me to when we signed up for this college summer program. He went out of town with me, and my family had got to know him or whatever. And my mama was willing to let him move in with us, y'all. When something was going on with him and his mom, when he stayed with his mom. And I had told my mom about the situation. He cried with me, y'all, about a lot of different situations. Like, well, not a lot of different situations, just the situation with his mom he had cried with me about. And yeah, we had really built like a true bond. Like, I wasn't just like no average side chick where he just like come smash and leave. No, it was not like that. Like, this was my one of my best friends. He really, really was. And the reason I had grown so attracted to Ted, because he was quiet and he was handsome, of course, but he was quiet and he was like, he just kept it real. Like, he wasn't nobody that tried to fit in, tried to force friendships or nothing. He was just, you know, he just did his own thing, and I liked it that. And even after graduating, y'all, I remember her, Fiona, and her little friends, y'all, they had created like this little this website. It was called X.FM, and you could go on the website and like ask people questions or make statements anonymously. And her little friends, y'all, they used to get on mine and they would dog me out, y'all. They would tell me I'm a homeworker, I'm this, I'm that, I'm a HOE. They called me everything, y'all. And I was just like, oh my God. So one day I took it off. Like, there was a one where you could go in your settings and you could take off anonymous comments, and if somebody commented, it would show their profile that they commented from. And of course, which I already knew, it was her commenting all that negative stuff on my profile. But you know, she was going in, y'all. She was going in. It showed me that it was actually Fiona commenting on my stuff, calling me homeworkers and stuff. And I was like, listen, y'all ain't married. We in high school. What am I wrecking? That's how I genuinely have felt. And I just didn't care. Like, he didn't care, so I didn't care either. So, but y'all, that's my story of when I was the side chick in high school, y'all. In no way, shape, or form do I condone that now. like, because I would never want that to happen to me. And boy, let me tell you, have I gotten my karma. And if y'all want to hear the story time of how I got my karma from being the side chick, let me know in the comments below. But I definitely got my karma, y'all. I got it tenfold. And like I said, no way, shape, or form do I condone being a side chick. I was 18. I was still learning myself. I'm still learning myself, y'all. I'm still young. But I was definitely immature at that time as well. So I was just doing whatever. And I didn't really care back then. Like, I cared because of it cost me some friendships, but looking back now, I'm like, forget them folks. Like, I don't regret it, because it showed me who my real friends were, and it wasn't those people that turned my back on them because of somebody else's man. Like, how you get mad at your friend about somebody else's man? Like, what? But anyways, y'all, don't want to make this video super duper long, but that's my story time. Y'all make sure y'all like, comment, and subscribe to this video, y'all. If y'all have been a side chick or ran across a side chick, then y'all tell me about it. Let me know, like, what was your story, like, what happened? And y'all make sure y'all follow me on Instagram at Koya_Renee. I love y'all. Bye.